출전하게 되겠습니다.
Well, welcome once again to the Kintex International Exhibition Center here in Korea. You join us at the decisive end of the first phase of this men's 62 kilo final, 136.5 pounds, 9 3/4 stone, and a fascinating situation here with again two very strong Chinese contenders and a field that are behind these two Chinese contenders, but between the other 9 athletes, just 5 kilos separating them. Now this is Bazabayev from Turkmenistan, 5th in the last World Championships in 2007 in Chiang Mai, and the defending champion has yet to start his challenge. Third attempt, 138 kilos on the bar, missed at 137, and 3 white lights, and that's a good lift, and 138 kilos, weighed in at 61 kilos 98, heavier than Ding Zhuangzhong of China, who also has 138. So Bazabayev, with his third attempt, going into the silver medal position in this 62 kilo snatch phase. Really good drive up there. And that's a good recovery, having missed at 137 kilos. 28 years of age, been lifting at the highest level for the best part of 10 years, as onto the stage comes one of 2 Colombians. And this is Oscar Figueroa. Again, another very experienced man. Didn't manage to get a total in the Olympic Games so far today. Opened up his first attempt on 135 kilos, and this at 139 kilos is for the outright lead. Still the defending champion Yang Fang of China to start his campaign. Nice start by Oscar. Quite a few achievements on the way. First came to note some 8 years ago when he won the junior world title, and also got a silver in the Worlds in 2006 in Santo Domingo. So he's come pretty close to major senior honours, but the Olympics last year was a disappointment. Pan American champion last season as well. And he's got one more attempt to come. Ding has got 2.
We have another athlete.
Yin Hun Min for Korea on home stage with 1 attempt. He got 137 kilos at the second attempt. As you see, this warm-up room, it's a really vast hall. It's one of 5 huge exhibition halls, something like 150 meters long, and basically an empty space into which they built the whole of this World Weightlifting facility, the competition zone, the warm-up zone, and the training hall as well, with quite a nice relaxing area for the athletes as well. We're in a place called Goyang City, about 40 minutes drive depending on the traffic from the Korean capital of Seoul, which is a really busy place with a population of some 18 million, and announcing the arrival of the defending champion. So here's the man who won the world title in 2007 in Chiang Mai, Yang Fan, 22 years of age, put in an entry total of 320 kilos, opening up here on 140 kilos, which is exactly the weight he announced for his opener. Now this year in the Nationals, which are not counted officially, actually in this opening part achieved 149 kilos, so this should be relatively straightforward for him. Really good speed drive up there, excellent precision, and what a great start. Looks very confident, and again with 2 Chinese lifters in the lineup here, a head-to-head duel. Very much a prospect right the way through to the end, with the others all gathered together, as I said, within 5 kilos of their entry weight. So the bronze medal could be a real scrap. Well, that's very good. 2 attempts left. And Yang Fan, China, into the lead. Oscar Figueroa of Colombia on 139 kilos in second place. Ding Zhang-jun in the bronze medal position at the moment by virtue of lighter body weight. And this is Irawan, Eko Yuli Irawan, moving up from 56 kilos, where last year he won the Olympic bronze medal at that weight. We're in the 62 kilo class, of course. Junior world champion this season. Well done. That's a big lift up there, 140 kilos. 5 kilo increase on his first attempt, weighed in at 61 kilos, 68. And goes into second place. Figueroa down to bronze. Yang Fang still leading. You can just see the hips really in a good position there. And that was very well executed. And here's the European champion of 2009, Erol Bilgin for Turkey. A good number of the senior Turkish men not here. They're back home, not released by the Turkish army for these championships, although the Worlds are next year in Turkey, so don't think that'll be an issue then. And Bilgin not able to take that 5 kilo increase. He leaves himself with 135 kilos. Now that is 2 kilos more than he lifted this season in the Europeans in the first half of the competition. But the Turks really relying at these championships in terms of getting medals very much for their women, particularly in the lighter division, the 48 kilos. They've got big chances later today in that particular category. So next out should be the Iranian lifter. This is Saeed Ben Berouzi from Iran. The bar at 140 kilos. You're looking at Yang Fang, the man who's trying to hold on to the title that he achieved 2 years ago. Actually won that title by body weight over the lifter from North Korea, Im Yong-suk, who's not with us. And the bar going up now to 141 kilos, and it's going to be the Korean lifter to take his third and final attempt. So, Yin Hun Min seems to be quite vulnerable at the major championships in terms of getting his lifts in. Started with a failure at 137, got it the second time, and this is now 4 kilos up. Weighed in at 61.60 kilos exactly. So this is for the lead. It's his last attempt. This will put him into the gold medal position in the snatch division. Still 4 or 5 lifts to come after this. 1 out of 3, I'm afraid, and that leaves him currently down in 6th place.
141 kilos, also a third attempt for.
So lifts beginning to run out now. And 141 kilos on the bar for Saeed Berouzi of Iran. Bronze in the junior worlds for this man, just 20 years of age. That's again for the outright lead, so important lift. 20 seconds left. 10 seconds. No, it wasn't in his mind. There was that uncertainty, not sure that he could do it, and he subsides down into 8th place. And 6 lifts still to come. China, Indonesia, Colombia, Turkmenistan and Korea and Cuba and Azerbaijan all represented in this final. So Oscar Figueroa, 141 kilos. This is just 2 kilos up on his second attempt. And certainly in terms of recent times, this is just pushing it a little bit here, which you would expect on the third attempt. And he too unable to pull that bar up, and looks as if he might well have had the strength to have done it, but this by far the most testing of the two disciplines, the snatch phase in terms of technique. So he stays in the bronze medal position and still alive in the competition. Ding of China, Yang of China and Eko Yuli Irawan.
Could make a big difference. Now that we are approaching the latter parts of this session, the snatch,
and it should be Ding to come out next.
to guarantee themselves a medal. 143 kilos. Second
So the bar going up to 143 kilos, not for the Chinese lifter in your picture there, that's Yang Fang, but for his teammate who is on his way out. He looked really confident. Ding, who was runner-up to teammate Fan in the Nationals last month in October. Now he managed 146 kilos on that occasion. Yang 149, so not too much between them. But Yang also producing more kilos in the Nationals in the clean and jerk phase as well. So this is vital if we're really to have a head-to-head duel. Excellent. And you can see he really is on fire. Very clear in his head about the execution of the lift and what he had to do. Ding, 22 years younger than Yang, and so moves up into the gold medal position, 3 kilos ahead of Yang, who's still got 2 attempts to come. Really good feet, just in line, just a small adjustment, but virtually textbook. And now Indonesia, represented by Eko Yuli Irawan, another exciting talent, another 20-year-old, and an achiever already. 143 kilos on the bar, getting used to the 62 kilo class, having done so well as a 56 kilo lifter. Leaves him in the bronze medal position and a kilo ahead of Figueroa of Colombia, 2 ahead of Bazarbayev in 5th place from Turkmenistan, and Yin Hun Min of Korea in 6th place. But it's between the 2 Chinese lifters now for snatch phase honours. Since this category was first created back in 1998, when all the weight categories were revised, the highest winning total in terms of kilos in the men's 62 kilo category, 322.5 kilos. That was by Halil Mutlu in Vancouver 2003 on the eve of the Athens Olympics. So Yang Fang, lighter, and looking to go ahead by a kilo over his teammate here. Second attempt for him. Oh, what a fight we have on between these two. And that pulls both of the Chinese lifters a little bit away from the rest of the field. Ding with a 3 kilo advantage over Irawan in third place. Yang with a 4 kilo advantage. And this is great to watch between the two of them. Yang, the taller of the lifter, the defending champion.
2 minutes for the
and in that national matchup, he got the better of Ding on that occasion. Will it be the same here this afternoon? Coming up towards 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in South Korea, and 146 kilos for Ding. Now that's just a kilo short. Oh, in fact, it's exactly on now the same kiloage that he lifted in the nationals. So this for 3 out of 3. China winning the opening 56 kilo class last evening. Great little sequence here. So Ding for the third time goes to the top of the leaderboard, but will that be enough? Now Yang could take exactly the same weight because he has the lighter body weight, or he could push it up to look for a further advantage going into the second half of the competition.
The leadership in this snatch session with 146 kilos in his third and final attempt.
Very strong, and it just underlines the strength in depth that the Chinese have in this sport. We're not talking hundreds or thousands. In many cases it's 5 figures that they can draw on in terms of the weightlifting talent in China. And so last lift of this first phase, this is Yang Fang, defending champion, 146 kilos, trying to take the gold medal here by virtue of his lighter body weight. Just coming up to 10 seconds. Oh! So Ding gets a little bit of revenge here and goes into the halfway break with a 2 kilo advantage over Yang Fang and the gold medal in his pocket. Yang not looking too unhappy about it because he'll be feeling pretty confident that he can turn this around in the clean and jerk. But it certainly would have given some confidence to Ding. Would have been interesting just to see a picture of Ding at that very moment, to see his reaction as his teammate failed to pull that particular weight off. Yang Fang from Hunan, Ding Zhuangzhuang from Fujian. And there is the man who's got the first gold medal of the afternoon. 146 kilos, leads by 2 kilos, with Irawan of Indonesia on 140 in the bronze medal position. And then Figueroa of Colombia, 139. And here you can see that the two Chinese lifters with a break on the rest of the field, but the rest of the field really packed together, and that bronze medal very much up for grabs there. Certainly Irawan moving up with a big chance, Figueroa of Colombia also, Bazabayev of Turkmenistan with a chance, even the Korean Yi Hun Min, who only got 1 out of 3 in the first half of the competition, not out of this at all. And a very competitive clean and jerk competition in prospect as they go into a 10-minute warm-up, and you'll have a chance to catch up with the highlights of this first half with Colin.